Do you ever feel like you're making a mistake, that you have doubts about what you're doing, what you're supposed to be doing? I'm Bill Snodgrass. Welcome to episode 189. So, how in the world are you supposed to know what you're supposed to be doing? How do you know that the thing that you're working on, the thing that you've set as your goal, is the right thing to be doing? We're going to explore that in this video. It is lunchtime, and the team might have given that away. It is lunchtime, and I'm gonna eat some lunch. It's an interesting day. We did PSAT testing today, so everything is off, and we got a lot to do. That one didn't go in. I missed. And I shook the table. I know you appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna grab some lunch and eat that. But this episode 189. I want to comment on something. Today, I'm filming this on October 10th. On October 15th of last year was when I really started working the YouTube thing. I had a kid who watched some of my science videos, and he was like, "Hey, I went to your channel, and I went down in your old videos, and I saw some of you should make another one." And so I did. And then I made another one. And then another one, and then here we are, 400 and some videos later. That's how it happens. See, there's a lot of people. I'm in this No Small Creator Facebook group, and there's a lot of people that are like, I just don't know. I'm not sure about what I'm doing. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure. And there are a lot of people give them advice saying, just make a video and upload it. Just make a video and upload it. And here's what happens if you do that. You make a video and you upload it, and you do that for a long time, and you end up with a lot of videos. So, you know what else happens if you use up all your time talking to the camera? If the garbage can had been there, that would have gone in, but I moved the garbage cans to the exact complete opposite side of the room. So that just hit the floor, but it hit the floor where the garbage can was. What was I saying? If you use up all your time talking to the camera, you miss lunch. I'm not gonna let that happen. Be back later. All right, lunch is over, done with my tea. I gotta try. Also, I have a feeling that kind of behavior will not help me with my evaluation as a teacher. But it went in. So how do you know if you're doing the right thing or not? How do you know? That's kind of the serious point in the video. That's kind of the serious point in this episode. And the answer to that question, it's kind of complicated. You probably started off doing something because, at some point you looked at all the facts, you looked at all the information, and you thought it was a good idea. And now some time has passed, and now you're in a situation, and there's this kind of like, is this working? Is this working? Was this a good decision? So how do you decide? We'll get to that in a second, but first I got to rant a little bit. That's not really a rant. I don't know what you call it. A commentary. I got an email today. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know anything about the email. And the first line of the email was, "Please forgive the lateness of this email." I didn't know that it was coming. I did not know it was late until that first line told me that it was late. And I figured, well, it's late. And, it's already late. I don't know. But I didn't know it was late. I did not even know it was coming. I wasn't expecting it. But there it was. And the first thing it told me was, sorry, this is late. I don't think he needed to tell me that. He could have just gone on with, hey, I got this opportunity for you and you should do it. But he didn't. He started off with, sorry, this is late. What a beautiful, beautiful sunset this has turned out to be. We went through like a nasty, nasty rainy day, and now it is absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful, beautiful sunset. So back to this decision making. How do you decide when you feel the discouragement, you feel the doubt, you feel the uncertainty about the decision that you made? How do you decide, do you keep going or do you pull the plug? How do you decide, should you give in to your doubt or should you ignore your doubts and keep going forward? I think it's a little simpler than it seems. I think it's a little bit simpler because what you need to do is analyze the current situation and ask yourself this. What were those things that led me to decide to do this, whatever it is that I'm doing? What were the things that led me to decide to do that? Are they still relevant? Are they still true? Though the context is different, do the fundamental things that led me to the decision to whatever it is, be in this relationship, try this project, be in this job, pursue this line of education, pursue this career path. The things that led you to decide that, are they still true? Are they still relevant? Do they still fit the context? Has anything changed so that the reason you made the choice no longer makes sense? Did you engage in a project at a point in your life when you had a lot of spare time and now you have no spare time? And now does the lack of spare time make the project that you were trying to do seem unreasonable? Has something changed that makes the decision you made no longer a valid decision? If the decision is still a good decision, if the goals are still good goals, if it still fits your personal understanding of who you are in the world and how you want to operate in the world, if all of those things are still there, then your doubts are just doubts and you need to walk away from them and say, I'm not going to listen to my doubts. Don't let your doubts stop you from doing something that made sense and still makes sense. It made sense when you decided to do it, and it still makes sense now. Just because the outcome isn't what you expected, just because the progress isn't as fast as you wanted it to be, it doesn't make it a bad choice. It just makes it a choice that's going to require more time, more effort, and more work. If you're doing it for the right reasons to start with, and those reasons still exist, then keep doing it. Then keep doing it. That's how you deal with your doubts. That's how you decide whether you keep going or whether you stop, whether you pull the plug or whether you keep going. I hope this has been helpful. I think this has been a fun video. It's been fun for me to make. And man, what a sunset to end this on. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. Subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, leave me a comment, a question, a suggestion. That's all I got for this one. I will see you in the next one.